Fentanyl overdose is a big problem. This powerful synthetic opioid is 100 times more potent than morphine and 50 times more potent than heroin. The amount of fentanyl on this pencil alone could kill you. To make matters worse, xylazine and other drug contaminants are being added to fentanyl, making it much more hazardous. As a country, we have failed to combat this issue properly. One major weak point in our approach has been lack of education. Studies show that less than 37% of teens are aware of the life-saving naloxone spray, commonly known as Narcan. According to a survey that I conducted with fellow high schoolers, less than 8% of kids could identify 3 symptoms of fentanyl overdose, and only 12% of kids could identify 1 symptom. My name is Jack, and I am a freshman at Arlington High School. This disappointing level of teen awareness regarding this crisis has inspired me to start Project FentaNO. Project FentaNO is an online campaign that promotes youth awareness and education using social media. With over 90% of American teens using social media on a regular basis, it is a great place to promote fentanyl awareness. My videos feature 3 different fentanyl-related topics that all teens should be familiar with. These topics are fentanyl overdose symptoms, the benefits of naloxone nasal spray and how to properly use it, and the dangers of fake pills and emerging drug contaminants. It is extremely important for people to know about symptoms of fentanyl overdose because this knowledge helps people respond immediately if someone is experiencing a fatal overdose. In many instances where people died of fentanyl overdose, bystanders were present but weren't even aware that drugs were being used. If people were able to easily identify fentanyl overdose symptoms, innumerable lives may have been saved. Giving teens information about naloxone nasal spray can provide them with an extremely effective and simple method for reversing an overdose. Spreading the word about this medication that is either free or sold inexpensively enables teens to prevent countless deaths. Giving teens knowledge about fake pills and other contaminants may save them from making a seemingly harmless but potentially lethal decision. Fake pill production has increased rapidly in recent years, so reminding teens to take medications from a pharmacy is essential. Every teenager should also be aware of xylazine, a fentanyl contaminant that has recently become very popular. This horse tranquilizer is added to fentanyl to increase the period of euphoria. It is extremely dangerous because it prevents naloxone from being effective, making an overdose much more difficult to treat. People need to be aware of these facts and remember that one pill can kill. To help convey this information to teens, I will use 3 different types of content on social media. One type of content that I will use consists of fairly short and straight to the point videos that briefly describe a fentanyl-related issue and what you can do to stay safe. These videos are popular because they cater to the short attention spans of adolescents. I have already started working on this type of video. Another type of content that I will use are storytime videos, which feature a brief narrative about a teen who lost their life because of fentanyl. The video will then tie the emotionally moving story to a specific issue or prevention method relating to fentanyl to show people what they can do to protect themselves against an overdose. These videos are highly effective because they provide the viewer with a touching story that will help them to remember vital fentanyl facts due to the emotional connection. I will also use interactive game-based videos as part of this campaign. These videos engage the viewers by playing a fentanyl-related game show-inspired game to encourage authentic thoughts and feelings about the significance of fentanyl overdose and what people can do to prevent themselves from being negatively affected by it. This content can be very powerful because when people are forced to think deeply about something or are asked thought-provoking questions, the information will likely stick with them, making these videos more impactful. While the purpose of this challenge was to create a community solution to the fentanyl crisis, I have already begun to research, write, and record my videos. Project FentaNO has been an active campaign as of this February, and over 100,000 people are already viewing and learning from my content. I am very grateful to have been able to cultivate an online community that promotes fentanyl education and awareness for teens. While winning this challenge would be incredible, and the capital would allow it to thrive and expand substantially, I will keep giving 110% to this project every single day, even if I don't win. This is making an extraordinary difference in the lives of so many people, and that is what matters most to me. Fentanyl overdose is a devastating issue, and I don't want to live in a world where it is ignored and mishandled. Less than a month ago, the community gas station across from my high school was discovered to have over 5,000 fake oxycodone pills that each contained a potentially lethal dose of fentanyl. This is not a unique story, as it is happening all over the country. No town is too big or too small, too rich or too poor to escape the perils of fentanyl overdose unless a major change is made. This silent crisis must be overcome with the power of education. Thank you for learning about Project FentaNO with me today. I hope we can work together to make an amazing difference in the lives of America's youth.